Welcome to Vietnam Step by Step, the channel that takes you on an unforgettable journey through Vietnam, one story, one place, and one heartbeat at a time. Today, we'll explore something truly special, the soul of Vietnam itself, a land of mountains and deltas where 54 ethnic groups have lived for centuries, each guarding their own language, colors, and traditions. Join us as we travel across this timeless country, from misty highlands to sunlit coasts, to uncover the rich cultural tapestry that makes Vietnam one of the most diverse and beautiful nations in Asia. This is Exploring Vietnam, the ethnic mosaic of a timeless land. From the misty peaks of the north to valleys carved by rivers and clouds, the northern highlands are where Vietnam's story begins. This is home to the Hmong, Dao, Tay, Nung, and Thai peoples, communities whose traditions are woven deep into the mountains of Sapa, Ha Giang, and Moc Chau. At dawn in Sapa, a thin mist floats over the terraced rice fields. Smoke rises from stilt houses. A Hmong mother wraps her baby in a cloth of red and indigo, embroidered with the patterns of her ancestors. Down the path, laughter echoes as villagers prepare for the weekly market. There, women in vibrant dresses, each layer hand-woven and dyed by natural indigo, trade rice, herbs, silver jewelry, and stories. Every stitch holds meaning. Red for life, green for fertility, white for purity. Their clothing is not fashion. It is history you can wear. Further north, in Ha Giang, the mountains rise like stone walls between worlds. Once a year, the Cao Vai Love Market comes alive, where lovers who once parted return to meet again, just for one night. There are no judgments, no shame, only the quiet grace of memories that never faded. And in Moc Chau, Thai villagers welcome visitors with smiles and dance. Their traditional Zoe dance, performed hand in hand in circles, symbolizes friendship and harmony. The sound of bamboo flutes drifts softly through the evening air, mingling with the scent of blooming plum flowers. Each of these groups, Hmong, Dao, Tay, Nung, Thai, tells a different story, yet they share one truth, a deep respect for nature and community. The Northern Highlands are more than landscapes. They are living museums of language, color, and soul, places where time slows down and heritage breathes in every breath of mountain air. Heading south, the air grows warmer and carries the scent of red soil and roasted coffee. We arrive in the Central Highlands, the heart of Vietnam's spiritual life. Here live the Ide, Jarai, and Bao Nar peoples, guardians of ancient forests and traditions passed through countless generations. In Buon Ma Thuot, Ide women begin their day before sunrise, roasting coffee beans over open fires. Coffee here is more than a drink. It's a symbol of identity, family, and pride. In the evenings, the sound of gongs fills the air. Powerful, resonant, sacred. The gong culture of the Central Highlands has been recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of intangible heritage of humanity. Each gong represents a voice, of ancestors, of spirits, of the earth itself. When played together, they become a dialogue between heaven and humanity. At the heart of every Bac Nar and Jarai village stands the Rong House, tall, majestic, its roof pointing toward the sky. This is where people gather, where stories are told, where the community becomes one. The Rong is more than a structure. It is the spirit of togetherness carved into wood and thatch. Here, the old and new coexist in perfect rhythm. Young people carry smartphones, but still return for festivals, where ancient dances and chants fill the night. The Central Highlands remind us that progress doesn't mean forgetting. It means carrying your roots with you as you grow. Travel east, and the mountains give way to the sea. The coast glows golden under the sun, and the wind carries whispers of an ancient kingdom, Champa. Between the 2nd and 15th centuries, the Cham people built a civilization of traders, sailors, and artists that stretched across central Vietnam. Today, their red brick towers at My Son Sanctuary stand as silent witnesses to a glorious past. Carvings of Hindu gods still adorn the temple walls, Shiva, Vishnu, and Devi, framed by lotus patterns that reveal both Indian influence and local artistry. The Cham were among the first to weave together Hinduism, Islam, and native beliefs, creating a spiritual mosaic unlike any other in Southeast Asia. Modern Cham communities live mainly in Phan Rang and Anjang. They still weave silk on wooden looms, perform sacred dances, and sing ancient songs in the Cham language. The air there smells of incense and sea salt, of continuity and pride. The Cham story is one of resilience. Their kingdom may have faded, but their culture lives on, in the rhythm of drums, in the curve of temple towers, and in the architecture and cuisine of modern Vietnam. Their spirit reminds us that the past never truly disappears. It simply changes form, flowing into the present like waves upon the shore. The journey ends in the far south, where the land dissolves into a web of rivers and floating villages. This is the Mekong Delta, where life moves with the water. Here live the Khmer, Hoa, and Kin communities, each contributing their own traditions, beliefs, and flavors to the southern soul of Vietnam. The Khmer, descendants of the ancient Funan kingdom, brought with them Theravada, Buddhism. Their temples rise above the palms, golden and serene, their walls carved with scenes from the Buddha's life. In the early morning, saffron-robed monks walk through villages collecting offerings, and the sound of temple bells blends with the splash of oars on the river. The Hoa, or ethnic Chinese, have been here for centuries. Their influence can be seen in the lively streets of Cholon, Ho Chi Minh City's Chinatown, where red lanterns hang above bustling markets. The aroma of soy, ginger, and star anise fills the air. Their contribution to Vietnamese cuisine, art, and commerce remains profound, a reminder of how migration shapes identity. In the Delta, water connects everything. Boats serve as homes, shops, and kitchens. Children paddle to school. Farmers sell fruit from canoes piled high with coconuts and mangoes. Life here is not rushed. It flows, naturally, peacefully, beautifully. Diversity here is effortless. The Khmer pray in their temples, the Hoa celebrate lunar festivals, and the Kin maintain their ancestral traditions, all under the same vast southern sky. The Mekong Delta is a living example of harmony, a place where different worlds meet, not to clash, but to blend. Today, as Vietnam moves confidently into the modern world, its 54 ethnic groups continue to shape the nation's identity. From traditional patterns in fashion to folk melodies in modern music, from the gongs of the highlands to the floating markets of the south, every culture contributes a unique rhythm to the national heartbeat. Fashion designers find inspiration in Hmong embroidery. Musicians remix ancient tunes with modern beats. Coffee from the Central Highlands is served in cafes across the world. The country's diversity has become its creative power, proof that unity does not mean uniformity. To travel through Vietnam is to witness this unity in diversity, to see how ancient traditions breathe within modern cities, how languages, beliefs, and cuisines intertwine like rivers meeting at sea. Vietnam's ethnic mosaic is not just its past, it is its future. To explore Vietnam is to listen to the songs of many peoples, to the whispers of ancestors carried on the wind. From the mountains to the delta, these voices form one harmony, steady, proud, and eternal. This is Vietnam, the ethnic mosaic of a timeless land. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the heart of Vietnam. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vietnam Step by Step, your window into the stories, cultures, and hidden wonders of this beautiful country. Stay curious, stay inspired, and see you in the next episode, only on Vietnam Step by Step.